Hi, this is Dr. Paul, and we're talking with Dr. Garrett Bode, chiropractic physician right here in Oldsmar, Florida. And the topic we're talking about today is the solution, or how Dr. Bode helps the different types of headaches. Now, Dr. Bode, first of all, what are you seeing as the more common types of headaches?
The most common types, there's basically three of the most common headaches we see are going to be migraine headaches, sinus headaches, and stress headaches, or tension headaches. Those are usually the most common three that we see.
Will you see any headaches related to diet also?
Oh, absolutely. There are things like hypoglycemic headaches or even high blood pressure type of headaches that you can get. So, and the high blood pressure is usually due to an overeating or an overweight patient. But yes, diet can affect.
Well, let me ask you, somebody comes in with a headache. How can you help that person first in evaluating what it's from? How can you actually help somebody with a headache?
Most of the time headaches, if it's a tension headache, a lot of times that is due to an over-tightening or a over-tightening of the muscles, the ligaments, or tendons of the neck that actually come up and attach to the base of the skull. If those are constantly tight, that pulling and tugging on the back of the skull feels more like wearing a tight baseball hat or ball cap for a long period of time. By stretching and alleviating the tension within those muscles and ligaments and realigning the bone structure within the spine to make that tension release permanent, you can alleviate quite a significant amount of these type of tension headaches.
And when you say therapies, what kind of therapies would do that you use?
Things like interferential therapy, ice, ultrasound, massage, and again, the chiropractic adjustment itself.
Okay, so quite a few different therapies could help the tension stress headache.
Absolutely.
And how about if we move into, let's talk about the allergy type of headache. How can you help that?
Allergy type headaches are going to be a little different of approach. The therapies, again, that we used for the tension headaches will significantly help the sinus headache, but they may not necessarily fix what's causing it. To do that, allergy type headaches are caused by an allergen. So our first aspect is going to be what's causing that headache. What is the allergen? And going through quite a lot of different types of stimulants to figure out which is the exact one is going to be your best approach in getting rid of those headaches on a permanent basis. But for an immediate basis, the therapies during the time while you're figuring out what is causing that sinus headache, they'll help to give them some temporary relief until you get to that point.
So you'll do a thorough investigation to see what are the allergens?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we talked about the stress headache, we talked about the allergy headache, and what about we talked about the diet a little bit. Is that similar to the allergies as you kind of look at the diet?
Well, it can be, but believe it or not, diet is going to be more of an effect on migraine type headaches or even hypoglycemic headaches. But migraines being the more common, let's talk about that a little bit. And a lot of times migraine headaches can be diet related because you have kind of like in a sinus headache or an allergy headache, you have a specific stimulant that's irritating that particular person, agitating that migraine. Then with migraines, however, there's some other things that can cause it. Bright lights, certain rich foods, some types of wines and cheeses and things like that. So yes, diet can definitely affect your migraine headaches as well.
So it sounds like the migraine is a little more varied in what can cause it.
Oh, absolutely. And it's also a little more varied in the type of, in the presentations, but there are typically some classic signs that you'll see that they're typically one-sided headaches. They're usually behind one eye and can even cause some things like some blurred vision or some severe problems or severe pain, depending upon the severity of the headache itself.
And so you have the therapies that can help with the migraine headaches also?
Absolutely. Again, as we did with the sinus headaches or the allergy headaches, it's determining what is the cause. Once you know the cause, you can always attack a problem so much easier. And in doing so, we will go through the necessary investigation to find out exactly for that patient what's causing their condition.
Okay. All right. Very good. And again, we're talking with Dr. Garrett Bode, chiropractic physician right here in Oldsmar, Florida. And as you can see, he's got quite a few therapies for the various types of headaches. If you're having any type of headache pain, certainly give Dr. Bode a call.